time to put our skills to the test with a new exercise. Attached to this lecture, you have this PSD file that contains several layers that are unnamed. Please take the time to label them according to the file type to which they belong. So when you recognize a layer, double-click its name and change it to whatever format it is, shape layer, raster, etc. This means your layers panel will have layers called Smart Object 1, Smart Object 2, and so on. After you rename them, place each type into its own folder. That means, for example, that all text layers should have their own folder. After you're done in the Layers panel, it's time to move over to the canvas and visually separate them. I suggest you put them in columns, but any other method works just as well. What's important is you practice your selections and try to increase your speed. This is all about dexterity and making smart choices. It's not a difficult exercise, but if you choose the wrong techniques, you may spend more time on it than is needed. The last task is to go through each layer type and further segment them based on their color. That means you should look at all shape layers and move the red ones into their own folder, then do the same for the green ones and so on. The entire process should take you no more than 10 minutes to complete. This exercise will test your speed, your hotkey knowledge, your ability to identify layers quickly, but more importantly, you should take a moment and consider what's the best approach. That's essential. Like I said, Photoshop is a versatile program, so in theory, you could move each layer onto the canvas by mashing your arrow keys. As you can imagine, this would not be ideal. But that begs the question, what would be the ideal technique? Find out that answer for yourself and let me know in the comments section. If you're having a difficult time solving it, I'm going to help you out in the next lecture, but please make an effort and do it yourself. Have fun!